Macho Man Randy Savage.
International champion, the Macho Man Randy Savage.
His components will be from Rolling Oak, Virginia, at the weight of 218 pounds, Rick McCoy. His partner will be weighing in at 221 pounds from Nashville, Tennessee, Jimmy Pride.
All right, our ring announcer, David Asbel, has introduced our wrestlers. Looks like that the Macho Man's going to take on two wrestlers, in Rick McCord and Jim Pride. And I guess looks like the professor's got everybody lined up to do this. What's he up to?
I'd say the professor's probably got something up his sleeve, because Mr. Savage has agreed to take on two top-notch professional wrestlers up there.
Here comes the professor. I believe the professor has got something he wants to say. What's the idea of your man taking on two here, Professor?
Because he is truly the Macho Man. This is an individual that backs up from nobody. My Macho Man is the international heavyweight champion of the world. Now, his credentials speak for itself. You know, you get all kinds of wrestlers in this world of professional wrestling, but very rarely do you ever see one man have the courage, intestinal fortitude, the guts to take on two at one time. I'm sure you have not been able to see that too many times in your lifetime.
Just once or twice have I ever seen that.
You might call him foolish, but I call him something else. I call him a man with determination, with a purpose in life, and that is why he is the international champion. I am an international gentleman myself, as you know, and the people out there know that are viewing me now. And when they see the Macho Man, Randy Savage, in that square circle, they know that they're seeing the best. Because right here is a gold belt. Not gold-plated, but pure gold. And he's a golden individual in every sense of the word. And that is why he is part of the Malenko family.
He's the newest member, I believe.
That's right. He has a lot of things going for him. Not only all the things that I've mentioned, but he's youthful. He has youth, and in such youth,
right there.
Yes, but look at him coming back. He don't stop. He's persistent. His perseverance is without mentioning the greatest there is today in the world of professional wrestling.
Well, I'll give him credit. He is a good wrestler, but I wonder about him taking on two wrestlers.
Well, we'll just see the determination of this. The bottom line is the win. And we'll just see what happens in the termination of it all. Because in my hand is the gold belt.
I see the
which
belt.
has come to the Malenko family. We welcome all champions from all over the world, from each and every section, from each and every corner, from any place there is. Right here and now, we have the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
The Macho Man. Thank you, Professor. That was quite a speech there. So the professor's giving us the word there about his Macho Man. Macho Man's out there taking care of his men. Here's a tag now, and we've got Rick McCord coming back in here now. These boys staying pretty fresh with him. So the Macho Man may have more than he can handle out there. Who knows, but the professor may be right. A little hair pulling there by Randy Savage. Puts his man on the ropes, and he puts a good old knee right into the backside there of Rick McCord. Down he goes with a block. Count of one there on Rick McCord. Back up again. So there was a tag. Here comes Jim Pride in there. Nice fresh man for the Macho Man to work with. Headlock there by him. Macho picks him up, sets him down with the atomic knee drop. The referee trying for a pin, but the shoulders are not on the mat. So it's a headlock here by Jim Pride on the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Getting back up to their feet, still with a headlock. And back into the ropes. So there goes Pride. Runs into the ropes, comes right back in a pair of knees there waiting on him. Brain duster there. Could be one. Oh, just one count on Jim Pride. And the Macho Man has got wrist lock there and twisting into an arm bar. Some discussion on whether the Macho Man might have pulled hair, and he said no, he didn't do it. I've never heard one ever admit to it. So in comes Rick McCord now, and he takes over from Jim Pride. These boys are staying fresh in this tag against this one man against two situation here with Randy Savage. And he's got the wrist lock there on Randy Savage. Randy going up for the hair now, it looks like. Takes his man into the turnbuckle, and Rick McCord just turns the tables on him. Savage getting out of the ring. And he goes over to have a discussion with Professor Boris Malenko. Back into the ring now comes Randy Savage. And the referee's counting him out to make him get back into the ring. Rick McCord waiting on him. There's a foot drop to the breadbasket there, and the brain duster on Rick McCord from Randy Savage. So they're back up on their feet. Little front chin lock there by Randy Savage. Well, I saw you giving your man some
sound advice.
Some sound advice.
No, I'll tell you something, Mr. TV announcer. This Macho Man that I have, is part of my family, has truly the will of iron. He's relentless. He never stops coming. You know, he's not only a person that has that perseverance. Just take a look at this. Look at this move.
Put his man right out of the ring there, coming up
exactly coming off the complete top rope.
Top rope. It's a long ways drop.
Now, there is nobody in this world that has the ability the Macho Man has. Because why do you think he would end up with the Malenko family? Because greatness goes along with greatness. And there is greatness right there. Now watch, 1, 2, 3. All over but the screen. And the Macho Man, the international champion, is victor, winner, once more.
Black Eagle's my partner, and we're going to go out and give him the best we got. And my friend here, Ronnie Garvin, wrestled all three of these men, and he's been telling me each and every move they make, these little tricky moves they make to just beat these guys with.
Well, they pull a few dirty tricks every once in a while.
Yes, sir, they sure do. And we're here just to get rid of all these dirty tricks.
Well, I think you've got a couple of good guys there with you in Leaping Lanny and Chief Black Eagle.
Yes, sir. They're going to be right there with me, and I'm going to be right there with them.
And Ron Wright had a lot of good things to say about you just a while ago, so I think that between the three of you, I think you may give Malenko and the Masked Assassin and Bob Ruth all they want.
Yes, sir. We're going to do our best.
Well, lots of luck. Lots of luck. Now let's talk to you here. You lost that belt last week out of Chilhowie Park. You're getting into a rematch. What have you got planned?
Before we talk about the belt, let me tell you something about this Terry Gibbs here. I'm going to make another one-man gang out of him. I've been taking him down to the gym, and I've been showing him everything I know. It's going to take me time, because you can't build anything just overnight. And I guarantee when I get through training Terry Gibbs, you people are going to see some kind of machinery out there, because I'm going to tell you, I need somebody to help me. It looks like we got a lot of top professional wrestlers coming in here. Randy Savage. We already got the Malenko family, Orton and Roop. Now, when it comes to the title match, tonight.
Right.
That's right, tonight. We're only just a few hours away. I'm going to tell you, there was a good one last week. Orton, I think you give me about all you've got. Well, I'm going to tell you, you had a little bit of help. I won't say from who, but you had a little bit of help. But you won't have any tonight. It's you and me. And you and me alone.
Listen, lots of luck to you.
Here's Ronnie Garvin. Ronnie, you have been suspended.
I've been suspended. I've got nothing to lose. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you. There might have been a boring match out there. But I'm going to show you people something that is not boring. I'm going to expose Randy Savage for what he is. Leaping Lanny gave me a piece of film. That's something that happened in Omaha, Nebraska. And I'm going to tell you, you people are going to be shocked to see it. I want everybody to see it, because it's not boring. It's an expose on you, Savage. Now, I'd like to roll that film.
Now we know.
What's going on here? Get back over here. Now, here, you see. Oh. They're fighting here on the floor? In here. And he's walking away. Now, Savage is his usual self, you know, which is not much to say. That man should be in the nut house anyway. They call me crazy. That man, I wouldn't even know what to do to be that crazy. The only thing he can do is kick the ropes. Now, he's looking at a picture. Oh, man, you're a fool, man. Now, you watch what he does with the picture.
Now, I don't know what he's going to do with it.
And I'm going to tell you what's on the picture. And I'm going to tell you why he's going to do what he's about to do. Now, you see him look at the picture? I bet you people, there's very few people that know this, but there is some. Everywhere I've been, a few people mention it. And I don't mind to expose this man. Lanny don't mind. And I'm going to tell you, he's about to break that picture on his head. Because it's the only thing that he can do. There's nothing else. You know what's on the picture?
What he did there.
Him and Leaping Lanny.
He broke it.
Do you know why they're on the picture?
We'll be right back.
Because they're brothers.
These messages.
Leaping Lanny and Randy Savage are brothers. And Randy Savage, your name is Randy Poffel. That's right, Randy Poffel. You're ashamed of going around calling yourself Poffel, so you probably got the name Savage because you're ashamed of putting yourself on the same level as your brother because your brother is much better than you are. Your brother's a human being. You're nothing but a scumbag. That's what you are. You're a dog. Your name is Puffle, and you're ashamed to wear the name Puffle. You understand me?
Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Savage just coming in. We're going to break away, straighten out things here at ringside, and be back with more International All-Star Wrestling in just a moment.
His opponent in the blue corner, weighing in at 215 pounds from El Paso, Texas, Cowboy David Starr. Well, the crowd, as you can hear by the reaction, is definitely behind Pistol Pez Watley and not behind Cowboy David Starr. As we're ready for the first match of the program, joining me at the desk for commentary is one half of the U.S. Tag Team Champions, George Weintraub.
Thank you, John. Well, we just heard it from the one-man gang, Ronnie Garvin, and he sure had a lot to say. And I'm interested myself to see what kind of exposing he does on Randy Savage. You know, I was just informed about what happened to Bob Roop. You know, the man is really down on his luck. He got attacked by the Devil's Duo. I don't know all the details of what happened. And then to add insult to soreness, he gets his canes, not his canes, but his crutches broke. But that's a shame. But I have to have it handed to Bob Roop, John, for his composure. The man
I think you're exactly right.
Composed.
Cowboy David Starr complaining now to the referee that Pistol Pez Watley using some illegal tactics. Watley now picks her up and a body slam to the mat.
You know, my partner and good friend, Leaping Lanny, you know, I have to hand it to him. He has some composure, too, because he's going around wearing a shirt that says, I'm the brat. Well, Leaping Lanny is not a brat. John, you and I know, and all the wrestling fans out there know, that the brat is Hustler Rip Rogers. Lanny, because of his compassion, he was not able to get in the ring, and he lost the match, so he's got to suffer and wear a shirt that says, I'm the brat for 6 weeks. But I have to hand it to Lanny because I told him I don't think I could do it. And, you know, he's hanging in there, and he's doing it.
Well, right now it's Pistol Pez Watley. She's working on Cowboy David Starr.
Like he's setting up a suplex right
him
here.
up with a vertical suplex.
Nice.
There he goes.
Pez Watley, a fine wrestler. I know. Pez and I wrestled in college together, and Pez has been climbing that ladder. Pez has been beating opponent after opponent, and he deserves a match for the TV title match against Bob Orton Jr. You know, John, Bob Orton Jr. has not decided who he's going to wrestle on this show for his title. He's got to defend it. You know, why can't it be Pez Watley? I'd like to see Pez get that shot. You know, what do you think? It'd be a heck of a match.